All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Welcome to this Division D East playoff between Brickhouse and Hello Kitty Action Squad. With me tonight, I'm joined by my longtime friend, who I've known for so many years. I think we're going on 9 now. He goes by the name of Bloody Drapes, or Bloody924 is his Twitch stream. Hey, Bloody, how you doing?
What is up? How you doing tonight, bud?
I am great. Looking forward to this match. I think it's going to be really exciting. Have you ever had the opportunity to see any of these teams in action before?
So I have seen Brickhouse in the past, just watching somebody's Twitch stream, but I had not seen Hello Kitty Action Squad. But I do love the name, so I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, I always tell them that Hello Kitty Action Squad is probably my favorite team name in the NGS organization.
Yeah,
So,
it's definitely a good one.
quickly going over Brickhouse. There was no coin toss. Brickhouse had the advantage, so they chose first pick. So Hello Kitty Action Squad banned Dragonshire and Garden of Terror, and Brickhouse banned Towers of Doom, as well as Braxis Holdout. And we are going to Battlefield of Eternity. I'm really excited for Battlefield of Eternity. It's a really clash heavy, at times, map. What do you think about it?
It's one of my favorite maps. I've always loved this map just because you don't have a choice but to fight each other. And, you know, two-lane map. Being an offlaner at heart and playing for 3 seasons as an offlaner, I always love those two-lane maps so I get a chance to one-on-one somebody.
Exactly. Well, I let them know that we are ready, so we can get started right away. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you are new to the stream, please remember to leave a follow. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me gratefully. And just so you know, I'm Sparhawk, and this is my ugly face, and that's Fred Durst. Oh no, my apologies. That's Bloody Drapes over there with his Matrix background. Isn't he so cool?
But I still do it all for the nookie. So
All right. So, what are you looking for in this division, again, in this draft?
So basically, in this draft, you're looking for the heroes that can power down the immortals quickly. Uh, I know there's several offlaners that can do it, and or you're looking for a defense strategy where you're going to just go in and fight on your side and look to take down the other team as quick as possible.
Right. That makes perfect sense. So, I'm expecting to see the heroes like Avala, Artanis, Greymane, Li Ming, Raynor, people who have really good abilities at burning the boss. And some teams go that route. Some teams like to go the opposite way. They like to team fight and they'll play defensively. So there's too many ways. There's so many ways, and the offlane battle in this match can be really exciting. And what do you think of that first pick, Artanis?
I like it. Artanis is great at burn, so it does work. I would look to see for the other team maybe a Sonya to deal high damage off of that too, and be able to really take down Artanis when there is not a boss, and we got it.
I'm just going to quickly. You seem to be cut off a little bit. Maybe it's just where you're sitting. Yeah, no, that looks right. It's just your screen. Okay.
Oh yeah, I can adjust it at some point.
No, it's fine. We get to see your face. It's just, and I really like your Matrix background. He just figured this out 5 minutes before we were getting into this. And so I told him, as soon as we're done this cast, you have to show me how to do that. Because I'm sure everybody's sick of looking at my spare room that my wife does her crafts in.
Yeah, see, my room is the
His
extra
is worse.
computer room slash trophy room slash TV room. So I had to get rid of the background.
Renabina, thank you for the compliment. All those 6 and 9s, thank you for joining the stream.
We do have a Rhaegar and a Garrosh coming out.
Really like that. I mean, we have Sonya and Joanna. The Garrosh is a really, I mean, this is probably, I would say this is probably one of his best maps to play on because of the engagements. And when you have a Rhaegar totem to slow you down, that gives their DPS a lot of opportunity for the burst. So I would quickly want to go over the bans now that we have all 6 out. Brickhouse banned Lucio, Stukov, and Jaina. So definitely trying to restrict the healer on the side of Kiddo Action Squad, who I 100% agree with because I have casted them and their healer is very strong. As like I say, as well as the Jaina, who's really good damage. And HKAS did the May, Anna, Chromie ban. And they're picking Deckard and Cassia for their full 5. I really like that. I like the draft so far.
Good way to nullify the Garrosh. And I don't know if I would have gone Garrosh into Sonya because Sonya's slam build later on can really tear a Garrosh up quickly. Plus, you're going to be able to, if they decide to go leap, the DPS is going to be hurting.
Are you able to adjust your camera turn down just slightly so we can get more of your handsome face?
Yep.
There. That's better. All right, and we have a Tassadar Sylvanas. What are your thoughts on those for a pickup? Really good lane clear for Sylvanas with the boss.
Yeah, but I feel like, okay, so I do like Tassadar, but if you're going to try to race, you're going to have to go auto attack Tassadar, which I'm not sure, where I do feel like the advantage will go to that Vala.
Well, Artanis is really good as well at the Punisher or the Immortal control. So I think that's a balance for Vala and them. So I'm really excited for it. For everybody, that's my wife in the background.
I really agree with you, but at the same time, using Artanis for race means that Sonya's going to leap into that background by herself with no problem.
That's true. All right, let's get into this. Go to the in-game screen. Do you want to call out Brickhouse for me while we're loading in?
So for Brickhouse, we have Zesty on Rhaegar, Ivike on Artanis, Little Soul on Garrosh, Hood Pope on Tassadar, and Tater on Sylvanas.
And for HKAS, we have Madrasi on Cassia, Jaymond on the Joanna, Slips on the Sonya, Jaymond on Joanna, and Starador on the Deckard Kane. For some reason that name seems new to me. I wonder if they're using a sub tonight. Alright, let me zoom out. Bring up some talents. Now, Drapes, do you want to give like a 20-second overlay of how this map is played? And while I do that, I'm going to start a prediction that you guys can respond to and win some channel points on. So if you did that for me, that'd be great. Thanks.
Alright, so how this map works, for those that don't know, usually solo laner goes top lane against the other solo laner, and they stay there pretty much by themselves the whole map, except for in the very middle of the map, there will spawn immortals every now and then, and camps on each side. Each team needs to try to take their camp as soon as they can, as close to the immortal. Usually you like your camp to go with 6 seconds left or less, and that makes the other team to respond to it. Basically, first team to take down the immortal gets the immortal to take on siege against their opponent.
Perfect. No, it was actually a perfectly timed one. I got my prediction out, got the sound just in time. Now, as I say to everybody who watches my stream, if myself or Drapes or the game volume is too quiet or too loud, please share that with me and I can adjust it accordingly. Other than that, let's sit back and watch what I'm hoping is a slobber knocker of a game.
Already, Sonya bullying the Artanis around quite a bit.
Well, we have amateur opponent for the Artanis, and we do have the size of the Furious Blow, so big stun goes out. I think Drury's in a world of trouble, though. Oh,
first blood already.
It's only first blood. I mean, they could have secured more out of that. Holy, nice play. And right away, they're going to take their advantage and take this bottom camp.
It does belong to them. Oh, looks like we are going to have Hello Kitty try to stop them. They're not going to be able to do it, though.
Nice play. How's the top lane looking right now?
Top lane, Sonya in a little bit of damage trouble. Looks like she probably got boosted into the towers, but she's got one tower almost down. She is about to get it right now.
Let's go up and take a look. Yeah, swap does miss. All right, back to the bottom action. So, who do you give your draft pick? Like, who do you think won the draft, Drapes?
I really give it to Hello Kitty just for the fact that the bigger race for Brickhouse is their Artanis, which is going to leave that backline very vulnerable to Sonya. Sylvanas to be able to escape her, but Tassadar will not.
That is true. And both teams are now starting on their shaman camps. Sorry, I used to call them witch doctor camps because that's what they were in Diablo. However, one of my fans, or one of my followers, decided to change the name for me. So now that is my shaman camp, and the bottom camp is now the Knoll camp. And I'm not allowed to, and also my word ban was I can't say siege or bruiser, so I have to come up with other names.
Brickhouse is doing really well with grabbing camps.
For sure, the macro is right on
top
point.
and bottom.
However, they take care of that top cap rather effectively. Looks like they're just going to go for the race for the halftime show.
Yeah, they're going to have to defend here on this one if they want to keep their hope for this Immortal to go.
See, in a way, I wouldn't. I would. It's the first Immortal. It's not going to be super strong, so you should have like Sylvanas or someone. However, if they secure a death here,
and Sonya goes down, stayed a little too long. That is one thing they're going to have to deal with early game is Tassadar's walls. It's going to hurt the Sonya until if they decide to take leap or not.
oh, big throw. Deval is going down. Is Garrosh? Oh no, still taking the trouble. So is Garrosh.
Great walls by Brickhouse.
Really good wall so far. And Artanis is chewing down the Punisher, so they're pulling this off. They're getting kills on the defense and actually doing some work for offense.
Yeah, it looks like they're engaging completely off of Garrosh and it's working. They're just pulling them one by one. Very one-sided so far. 7-0 in kills.
Wow. Level 7 does come online first for Brickhouse. And they're going to finish this off. Good job on the side of Brickhouse managing to take the first Immortal. It's going to go
like I have
bottom
to
lane.
eat my own words in the beginning thinking that Artanis wouldn't be able to help, but I think late game that may change.
See, ye who doubts me. And as Artanis builds, I mean, he's only going to get stronger.
Right, but Sonya's late game is a bit stronger than him.
I will agree with you there.
Again, grabbing the Garrosh, able to grab Cassia. They are picking people off one at a time. They're going to have to focus that Garrosh.
And that's really one of the last people you want to focus, unfortunately, because you just you kill him, he gets armor.
He's just picking this team off.
Yeah, it's a really good choice for Zesty, not Zesty, Little Soul to take it. And another toss going out. And I'm really respectful that the Tassadar actually went the Cadran Amulet for his level 1 talent, and looks like he's already completed it. So he's just doing massive damage to anything he's focusing on.
Yeah, who would have thought an Immortal would get that far on the first shot?
Yeah, almost. It does take one keep tower down, but it does take the bottom keep. Really good push. I mean, almost a 2-level lead in favor of Brickhouse. Hey, Silver Arrow. Hope you're doing really well tonight, friend. And back on the macro play.
Yeah, so far Brickhouse looks very dominant.
Yeah, I 100% have to agree with you. Are we going to get an invade? It's not going to be there in time.
2-level distance or difference.
Tens are online, though.
Online.
would you like to go over after this fight? We'll go over the level 10s for Brickhouse.
Sure. We have Ancestral Healing, Suppression Pulse, Archon, Mind Control, and Warlord's Challenge.
Awesome, thank you. And it looks like Cassie's trying to soak 10. And they're getting their camp, but they do need to get somebody up there, at least for blinds, to try and create stall. Or else another fort could go down.
Dominating.
Yes, they are.
Spar, was this Brickhouse's pick, or was this map picked for Hello Kitty?
Hello Kitty picked the map, and Brickhouse had the choice of map or first pick. The Mind Control goes out, Suppression Pulse goes out. No deaths that time, so that is a good thing. They're on their way to 10s, and I honestly think Hello Kitty can turn this around when they get their 10s.
Oh yeah, I think at 10 they're going to be a very strong team.
I mean, Puncturing Arrow for Vala slowly being built up, and she's only going to get better.
Tassadar is auto attack build. He is tearing that Immortal up.
Yes, he does, and that's why I like playing trait build for Tassadar, and everybody criticizes me for it. But see, it works in the playoff. Big taunt going out. Gets the swap.
Still no 10s online. This team is in deep trouble.
Suppression Pulse is going to kill Deckard. And Vala.
And now they're free to just finish this Immortal.
And this Immortal is going to do do some work because it's already done. Put pressure. The teams have put pressure on the lanes, on the keep walls. So
right, and I mean we saw how far they got with the first Immortal.
Right,
pushing. I mean they're going to be able to really do this quickly. It's 12-0. We do have 10s online for Hello Kitty, so let's see if this changes us a bit.
I'll go over that quickly. We have Ball Lightning for the Valkyrie. I mean, no, Cassia. Sorry. Blessed Shield. We have Rain of Vengeance. We do have the Leap and Stay a While. So all talents that can change the course of a fight in a heartbeat, in my opinion.
But they are almost down another talent tier.
Yes, and this is a half shield Immortal, so
yeah, this is going to be at least a wall, maybe a keep.
I'm really surprised at the Archon over the Black Hole, though. I will say that. That's one of the reasons.
I mean, the Archon is tough on this map because you can also use it for burn.
Oh yes, but I thought when it first came out that it would help if you were to go crate build, right? Because it empowers your Resonance Beam.
Hey, that's
leap first blood.
Huge.
Double kill.
Taking 2 down. That's changing
Triple kill.
Everything. Savannah's down to 100 health.
Lost a keep though. But a really good tide change. I mean, this is going to get killed by core doing no damage. So now
the question is, can they make it up in time? They're down quite a bit. They're almost caught up in level. But being 10 minutes in and already lost the keep is tough to come back from.
That is true. However, this is one of those maps where it is not super impossible. I think Sonya's going to scout that bottom camp. I wonder if everybody else is going to rotate down. Oh, maybe not. Nope, I think they're just going to let it go. Big fight going on, about to look like it's happening up top, but everybody's on the same talent here currently at the moment. So it looks like there's a rotation to deal with this bottom camp as quick as possible.
I almost wouldn't show half the team.
For both teams, in my opinion.
Yeah, and here comes, looks like Brickhouse is going to invade.
They are bush partying.
Yeah, they're going to take the invasion.
They are going to take it.
That's why you don't show your whole team. Let's take out the bottom camp and just, keep them guessing. Now they got another camp to take out, and they have to take it out because they don't have a keep to stop it.
Their one advantage is they do have 30 seconds before the Immortal spawns, so that will give them time. And
True.
I don't think It'll be close, but I don't think Brickhouse will have 16s when this Immortal comes up. Only because they have pushed so far in the lanes. And they are just going on bottom keep right now. Well, I love the shot calling going on by Brickhouse right now. It's just phenomenal.
Artanis is not with them. This could be a big turnout if they can get it. Looking for that leap into the back. Artanis' move able to stop.
Left shield goes out, stay a while. Spinning to winning. Big taunt goes out.
And everybody for Brickhouse survives.
Yes, they did. Really nice.
They needed at least a kill or two there.
Yes. If they secured a kill, they could have definitely secured the Immortal. And I do agree with Silver Arrow that HCAS, or HKAS, really needs to win pretty much each Immortal from here on out.
Yeah, they're going to have to be on defense here and hope to get a kill or two to change things.
Oh, a big toss, mind control.
A little bit.
Sonya is down. Swap, Vala.
Better run. Did you notice? Wasn't a whole lot of pre-potting.
I did notice that, yes. It's kind of like a Gazbo. You know, you really want to pre-pot the area.
Yeah, get it set up and ready for a fight so your team can retreat.
And
or at least make the look of a retreat.
They're getting more kills out here. I mean, that Immortal's coming.
Stay a while and listen.
Really nice, especially under the tower. Secures Garrosh. Castillo goes down. The other people are spotting, but the last thing you want right now are staggered deaths. I mean, 2 keeps down. Immortal coming right behind.
At this point, 3 katas on the core.
Yes, somebody has to go respond to that.
And they're trying to fight.
And they kill Sonya.
Keeping the staggered deaths.
And it does look like GGs are being called. And 20%, and that is 0%. First game goes over rather dominantly to Team Brickhouse for this Division D East playoff. First game, but there is a couple more to go. It is 16-4 in kills. I honestly, I think I'm giving my MVP to Garrosh for the game. I think the Garrosh was played so well. He only took 1 death, as most of the team did, but I think he set up a lot of plays. And I could totally go with like Rhaegar, Artanis, even the Tass, or the Syl. But I'm giving it to the tank. I thought he played really well. What about you?
I got to give it to the Tassadar. The walls were perfect every time. Yes, Garrosh got the initial pull, but Tassadar separated the entire team every time.
100% agree with you. Like I said, I was torn there.
Yeah, I mean, there was 3 or 4 you could have gone with on that one.
100%. Okay, I'm going to quickly finish my predictions so you guys can run the points. And then I'm going to run a short ad while we get into the next lobby. So I'm going to run an ad, and we will be right back. All right. I'm going to turn this music down so it doesn't overpower you. So, what are your thoughts on that first game we saw?
a one-sided match, Brickhouse came out dominant right away.
Right.
What I thought was the advantage for Hello Kitty in draft turned out to be a disadvantage because of the garage and Tesla.
I 100% agree with you on that point. I mean, Tassadar getting stacked that quickly is never a good thing, especially with that trait build. And as a Tassadar player, I will attest. You know, if you can keep Tassadar having to stack it, then he's not as strong. But when you're hitting an Immortal, as well as channeling to anybody who's near that Immortal, you know, or walls, or minions, your wave clear's so strong, everything is so strong. And you're right, his walls were so on point to follow up the Garrosh flip, or even to prevent people escaping. You know, even like Joanna and such, who use their Unstoppable. So, I mean, really, really fun match to watch.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see Hello Kitty enter in this next map.
And we do have it posted, so let me bring that up for everybody. And by the looks of it, I think Hello Kitty chose this map. So let me update this for everybody. So as you guys can see, we are going to Cursed Hollow, picked by Hello Kitty Action Squad. So we really want to cheer Hello Kitty Action Squad on, because we really want to have a game 3 here. That's what makes the playoffs so exciting.
Yep.
And do you have any upcoming casts on your stream, Bloody?
I have not picked anything up for next season, or for the playoffs yet. Just really busy right now, so
Perfect. No, that's
pick
fine.
one or two up now and then, and you know, I'll take whatever people don't want.
All right. Well, I voluntarily gave up a couple of casts because I realized that I was casting pretty much all this week, which is my fan. I guess anybody who follows me knows that I'd like to do that. However, to be fair to other casters, because there is such a limited amount of games, I wanted to give up those casts. However, I was able to pick up my Thursday cast, which is what I'm really excited about. And that's going to be Phoenix Rising Diamond versus Phoenix Rising Xanthite. And for those who know her, I have the privilege of having the healer from Phoenix Rising Emerald, Delilah, will be joining me in that co-cast. So really excited about that one.
I will be watching that one, my friend.
I think a lot of people will. All right. Do you want to let them know that we're ready? And I'll start turning down this music. Alright, we're just waiting for them to load the game and we'll get into Cursed Hollow. I do know Hello Kitty Action Squad, and they do like this map. I think they were taking their chance going to a 2-lane map, but I think just from my previous casts, and I think I've casted them like 3, 4, maybe 5 or more times during the season, they like going to Cursed Hollow, and they usually run a really good plan for it. So I cannot wait to see what they do.
Yeah, totally different game plan coming into Cursed Hollow. So
for sure, and we're going to save that.
Macro.
Yeah, we're definitely going to. We will give anyone unfamiliar with Cursed Hollow. I'm going to have Drapes do a quick 20-second quick explanation of how Cursed Hollow works after we announce the teams, so that's all time, so I can create the prediction for map number 2. And as usual, I want to welcome everybody to my stream. My name is Sparhawk. I'll show you my ugly face in a minute. And with me, I'm joined by Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. No, I keep forgetting. No, it's Bloody Drapes, Bloody 924 on Twitch.
Yeah, now that I'm retired, I like to go by Bloody Drapes.
All right, just waiting to get into this, and we'll get everything underway.
Gonna have to get a Jeopardy theme for this one.
Yeah, really. Well, while I have a moment, I'm just going to throw a PR Esports promo, and then we should be into the draft. Be right back, guys. Not quite ready. Maybe somebody's AFK. So we'll just fill you with talking. I wonder why my maps aren't showing down below. Oh no, that's right. Never mind. All right. What's going on here with our teams?
It's like we're just waiting on Hello Kitty Action Squad.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to put some music on until we get into this. Just entertain everybody.
And it looks like we're about to start. Apparently not. We're backing back out. Just waiting on one player, it looks like.
That's fine. Let's play some music for everybody. All right. While I have this time, I'm just going to run another quick 30-second ad, everybody. Since we have some time to kill. I really find it appreciative when people realize where my name came from, like where I based it off of, and to know the series. Yeah. And for those who don't know, it's from an author named David Eddings. He wrote a series of 6 books. The first 3 were phenomenal, called The Millennium. And so if you're a reading fan, and even an audiobook fan, you should really listen to him. It's a really good story. Smart ass. As we were talking about, I'll share this with you guys. As we were talking about it while we're waiting for the player to arrive, I'm talking with one of the members about my name in the David Eddings books, and Rafe shouts out, "Bro, I've known you for 9 years and didn't know you could read. You learn something new every day." Very funny comment. which I had to respond with the middle finger emoji.
Well, I mean, you know me. There's two things I do well: sing Limp Bizkit songs and make funny, witty comments.
Yeah, I think both need work though. Oh, did we know the time when this started? Because they were only allowed 10 minutes. I mean, most teams I know are going to be forgiving. Um, but
I thought it was 15.
10.
Oh, it's been lowered to 10?
Yeah, 10 this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to be close to it.
Yeah. But it's up to the teams to call each other out on it. I never step in that regard. Like last night, when I was casting Phoenix Rising Citrine versus 40 Seconds to Feed. Nope, looks like we are getting into it. Jinxie Cat disconnected. So everybody just paused. And Phoenix Rising Citrine said, we can wait as long as you guys want to. And she got a message saying it would take 2 hours. But she was literally only gone like 20 minutes. Yeah. And Citrine had already said, because they waited almost a week for that match, because I believe one of the players fell ill and was in the hospital, that they postponed that match. So, I mean, and everybody was really waiting to really show off.
Well, I mean, Phoenix Rising and Citrine, a set of good players. They're pretty good guys, so.
All right, and we are getting into the draft. Bring up our ugly faces. Well, mine at least. Nope, and I lost you again. There we go. I didn't lose you. It's just sometimes my stream, when I rotate scenes, it bugs out kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I just have to switch and it shows up.
Oh, good.
Like I say, we are going to Cursed Hollow, and I'm just going to blind pick, not even knowing what the drafts or bans are going to be. I am really I'm pushing for Hello Kitty Action Squad for 2 reasons. 1, I know they know this map, and 2, I really want a game 3.
Yeah, I want a game 3 as well. I just want to see if they can come back from that devastating loss as well.
They're a strong team. I've seen them get bullied before and then come back to do the reverse sweep. So I know it's within their wheelhouse to pull off. So, but again, they're target banning the healers, really limiting which healers can be taken with Lucio and Stukov, and May, Anna, just taking those guys right out. I mean, really focusing hard against Hello Kitty's healer, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, if you know that they're super strong on 2, take them as fast as you can away from them, and then, force the out.
For sure. And also, first pick Tassadar. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Tassadar did his job last game, so I mean, we have a Urel pick.
There, we now have an answer for the Garrosh. You go ahead and throw Urel. She'll do more damage.
And Jaina.
Also a Garrosh stomper.
Well,
I wonder if they're going to even try to stop Garrosh from being picked.
They won't stop it at all. Not at all. With Jaina and Urel, I mean, I've seen IceX play Jaina, and if he's on, it's scary.
Well, and if Garrosh accidentally throws Urel, and Urel, you hits a W, you're pushing the whole team towards your team to take them out. And Garrosh is useless for about 4 to 5 seconds at that point.
Yep. And Brickhouse finishes off with Rhaegar and Orphea. So they could be. Oh, they're just not taking any chances with a wonky comp. I mean,
yep.
I think that's a smart ban, right? Because when you get to 10, and I mean, Cho'Gall is a beast to deal with throughout a game anyway, but you ancestral him, I mean, he's just going to rip through your whole team.
Well, I mean, obviously, Brickhouse must play Cho'Gall quite a bit to be able to even land on that radar.
100%. We have a Joanna ban. So
I'm guessing we're going to see an ETC for Brickhouse.
I would be good with an ETC or a Muradin. I
Yeah.
would be. I wouldn't be complaining against either. You know, Muradin can dive the back lane, and if he goes like Playmaker, yes, I know it's Haymaker, but it's another one that was changed for me, so I have to call it Playmaker now.
And we do get a Muradin to take it away from Brickhouse. So I'm going to guess we're going to see an ETC.
It's almost like I know what I'm talking about here, guys. What's going on? Am I learning the game? Oh, we have
Deathwing Uther
with a tank Uther. So Deathwing's going to go Skyfall, just for the stall.
And there's your answer.
Yeah, love the Tychus pick. The downside is with the Orphea, Deathwing actually has a little bit of protection around him, and the Tassadar.
Well, a double healer is going to help.
Yes, but Uther actually can get quite punished here. I mean, he's going to have to play wisely. All right, let us load us into the game. I'll have Drapes announce Brickhouse for everybody.
All right, so for Brickhouse, Uther's by Little Soul, Shyborg on Tassadar, Dizzy Wingman on Deathwing, Zesty on Rhaegar, and Tater on Orphea.
And for Hello Kitty, we have Madrasi on Tychus, Ice-X on Jaina, Istrider on Deckard, Jaymond on Muradin, and Slips on Urel. Who do you have to give the draft? Who are you giving the draft to?
I'm going to have to give it to Brickhouse.
Prepare yourself for battle. Here.
So, explanation for this map for those that don't know. This is a 3-lane map, which means you're going to have to play macro game. Every so often, a set of seeds will come up. You have to take down 3 seeds in order to get a curse. Once you get the curse, you are able to walk up to structures with nothing coming back at you. You can take structures at will, and minions die with 1 basic attack. So if you can get 3, you can push down walls and have your way.
All right, prediction has been started. I'll let it run for a couple minutes so you guys can get a feel for it, and then we get you into the game. Bring up some volume for you.
I don't know why I said seeds like Garden of Terror, but objectives.
Yes. I just need 1 sec. My neighbor's child is over and he likes petting my cats through the window, so I just have to open it. So I'm going to go down to bottom. That's where the action is.
So we do have Tychus going to the off lane against the Deathwing. Good choice. Gonna give that Deathwing a really hard time.
Remember, don't open the window so the cats don't get out.
It looks like Hello Kitty is gonna run a 1-3-1 here.
Go back to mid. All right, I'm back. All right, let's get some fans for the Hello Kitty Action Squad out there. Let's get this to a game 3.
Already, I feel like the Tychus pick is gonna really help them. The only reason I didn't pick Hello Kitty is because last game I thought they had the much better draft, and well, we all know how that turned out. So,
yeah,
but the Tychus is great to nullify the Deathwing.
100%. No, you can't open that. You can't open it. Nope. Because my cats will get outside. It has to stay closed. I don't mind, like, so you can reach the pet room, but you can't. Yeah, that's fine.
Hello Kitty sending 2 more up to help. Deckard just pre-potting the area. It really is a good thing that Brickhouse banned the Lucio, because otherwise Lucio could have boomboxed for Tychus, and Tychus would have little just stay up there at all times.
Man, that would have been nasty.
We do have a 3-on-1 in the bottom lane.
Oh,
Luther gets the stun off.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
it's Yrel.
So hard to kill.
Yrel. And this time we have Psionic Storm build for the Tassadar player.
Yeah, that's going to be the best way to chunk down Yrel. Physical damage is the armor is tough on Yrel, but I mean you can really take that out with Tassadar. And Tassadar pushing into the blizzard.
Or if you go down first blood this time, second blood this time goes over on the side of Hello Kitty. They're just charging in. Tychus just being a beast. Can she get a slam? Gets a stun.
Nice stun onto the Rhaegar.
And they're getting this first channel with no issue. I think that was a
totally
great
different
start.
team.
Great start for Hello Kitty Action Squad. Oh, and it looks like the people in chat are agreeing, and they're putting their predictions for the Hello Kitty Action Squad. So that's great. I want to go to a game 3. We know we all do. Tychus rotating back to mid. To top. Take care of those guys, grabbing the experience globes. They have a slight experience, nothing super effective. But
that will get larger as Deathwing and Tychus are continuing in the lane, though.
The choice.
Yes. And we do have the Skyfall from the Deathwing, as I suspected. On Cursed Hollow, it's literally the go-to talent, same as Garden of Terror, because you just have stall for days.
Right.
Oh, they do get a counter kill on the Jaina, though, I believe in the mid lane. Oh, nice jump by
almost
Jaina.
went down as well. But by running as a 4-man, they're letting Yrel onto the bottom. And she's already gotten some good push.
They'll get one stall. Oh, and the grenade misses.
Oh, it missed. They're going to grab this one.
Yeah, I don't want my cat outside. Sorry, sorry guys. I just have to let like I say, my neighbor's child. He likes playing with my cat at the window, and I got to make sure my cats don't escape.
Deathwing and Tychus up top. Tychus really low on mana.
Shall we see who gathers enough?
Should just be auto attacking at this point. Advantage will go to Deathwing for being able to get down to the objectives faster.
Oh, we have a trap. Icex looks
Isaacs is in
trapped.
trouble. Isaacs goes down again.
However, it looks like Tychus is going to clear and then probably come down, so that's going to bring it a 4 versus 4. I think, just enough to stall. Deathwing lands.
And it doesn't look like Hello Kitty's even going to go for this one.
I can agree with that. 10's online for both teams, so while we have a moment, would you like to do Brickhouse's level 10s, and I'll do Hello Kitty.
So for Brickhouse, level 10 talents are Bellowing Roar, Ancestral Healing, Divine Storm, Black Hole, and Crushing Jaws.
And for on the side of Hello Kitty, who are now taking the boss, we have Commandeer Odin, Waterelli, Stay a While and Listen, Avatar, so not Playmaker, and Ardent Defender. Now, I don't play Yrel very much, so is Ardent Defender like the go-to, the priority talent for level 10 for a Yrel player?
So most of the time you're going to take Ardent Defender because of the fact that it's like being able to jump in the middle, and even if you're low on health, if they continue to attack you, it's absorbing it and healing you for the amount they attack you for. So it's basically giving you a double health bar.
Oh, big fight in the boss in the bottom. Uther's going to go down. And I think they're going to steal this bottom. this bottom boss.
Oh, I don't know. Muradin is really low on health, and here
Now
comes
Deathwing's
Deathwing.
here. He's got fear.
You can't get Deathwing off of that, so they just worked on that and gave it to them anyways.
Now, the one advantage, though, is they have 2 people dead, and Orphea's making her way. Urel's on her way. So if they can stall, I mean, Urel's going to be really useful when she gets here. Uther and Orphea are both on the way, and the top boss is working its way to keep.
Well, and Urel doesn't get really dangerous until 13-16 area. So, I mean, right now we're seeing Urel very tanky, but if they choose to go, there is a big damage build that can come online.
Oh, big cataclysm.
Urel in trouble.
Odin goes down. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this curse.
Yeah.
My curse upon you.
Early game looked really well for Hello Kitty Action Squad, but now that we're into post 10, Deathwing is really hard to deal with.
Whoa.
Stay a while and listen going out, but it was in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's a shame. Sorry, my neighbor's child is opening the window and my cat wants to escape.
They are going to get
No,
both towers
don't
down.
open it. Yeah, they
They're
will.
going to push more. And they get the middle fort down.
Unfortunately, Deathwing is probably one of the great pushers. We have it. The chomp goes out. We get a big root though. Jane on World of Hurt does manage to use her ice shield. Ancestral goes out but does not reach it. Urel in trouble in the back.
Yeah, so the problem for Urel on this is that they went double mage, which effectively takes Urel's bonus away from her.
Again, grabbing bottom siege camp. So yeah, I mean, it started off really well for Hello Kitty, but it looks like Brickhouse found their footing.
Well, yeah, because what's going to happen now is Deathwing is essentially a mage at this point. Then you have the 2 mages, so you're melting your front line for the other team, and which is, unless Urel can get on the Orphea and stay on the Orphea, the advantage is going to go towards Brickhouse.
And it's only going to get worse the second Deathwing hits level 16.
Correct.
I mean, that breath weapon in a team fight is just going to do so much damage.
Well, and what you're going to do is you're going to did he take electric fence? He did take electric fence. So what's going to happen is they're going to be able to set up electric fence and use the wall to allow immolation from Deathwing, and you can do some massive damage.
Yes. Jaina does get her Fingers of Frost quest done.
Gather tribute.
And tribute's being called now, so they are going to have time to take care of the siege camp. But Dizzy looks like he wants to come in and have some fun with everybody. Especially with 16s. No, you can't open that window. I'm sorry, if you open the window again, I have to close it all the way.
And that's the thing about going against a Deathwing. You can go melee, you can go mage, and you're essentially giving your team an extra tank.
Yes. Big fly in. Now the engage is coming out. Big stay while every ult is getting popped. Black hole goes out. Murden goes down. Look at that.
And the big damage comes out.
Look at that. Deathwing just taking out too. Don't touch my window, please.
Deathwing flexing his muscle. This is essentially a free keep.
Do you think it's game worthy?
I don't think so. I mean, you have 10 seconds to you basically have the full team coming up.
However, it will be curse and possible boss play.
Yeah, they're just gonna skip the curse and go, oh, well, they have Orphe on the...
And they need to fight this.
Yeah, somehow they're gonna have to get in here, but you're gonna have to be able to take the Deathwing out. I don't know that they have enough damage outside of Tychus.
Well, they
And
definitely
big
chunked the
immolation
numbers.
coming out again.
Urel's out there. They take Deathwing down. Big stay a while. Gets 2. Black Hole goes out. Bosch is going to get leashed, but I don't think they care right now. Urel goes down.
Again, just doing its work.
However, the boss was fully leashed. So both teams are going to have to step away from taking the boss. So I think that was a really good defensive play for Hello Kitty to deny.
Yeah, I mean, they traded well.
Tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
And I think this would be a good time if your team wanted to group up and you could actually fight for that tribute.
Now, do you think Jaina should have gone with the single target damage build into the Deathwing?
Yes. I am a big fan. At level 1, I usually take the range on the Frosticles, and then I rely on Arcane Intellect.
Oh no, and Ice goes
just
down really
blown
quick. They were waiting for her to come in.
Oh,
Huge
big
cataclysm.
cataclysm. And now comes the
And
breath
now
weapon.
breath. Orphea does go down.
And I think they're going to get another kill here with Rhaegar. Fear onto the Murden. He's got avatars, so he's actually doing okay.
Yeah, he's holding his own and staying alive.
That's a 4-man wipe on the side of Hello Kitty Action
Wow,
Squad.
that was not expected.
And Urel is
And
just chasing. I
Urel
think
is
Tychus
gonna
should
be
be
able to
mounted
take-
and running over there through vision.
So at 16, Urel's W does percent damage and lowers healing.
Oh, okay. Good. Good to know. Look, I freely admit it. I do play off-lane heroes, but I don't play them all near as much or as well as Drake's does.
Yeah, so it takes away armor, and it does 7% of total maximum health. So, I mean, with her and Tychus, now they will be able to go at the Deathwing and really chunk quick.
We see who gathers enough tribute this time.
So if I'm Brickhouse, I'm looking to take Tychus out as fast as I can. Zesty really in the wrong spot there.
Big Divine Storm goes out. Urel goes down. Big stay wall. From behind, Deathwing is going to just cause massive havoc here.
And here's where not able to do a whole lot with the immolation though.
Cataclysm's coming out, though. That's going to cause separation.
He's in a bad spot right now. Able to regroup himself.
The advantage, though, is one of the healers, their main healer, Rhaegar, is down. And they can give up this without taking a chance of dying, which I think is a really smart play. And if we look up here, Boss is doing work. Just under half health. He's got
It's
2
gonna take
catapults.
this fort or this keep down.
I'd have to agree. And if not, really close to it. Now that the fountain's down, those catapults are just going to focus on that keep.
Red team has destroyed a fort. Blue team's core.
You're right, Silver Arrow. This is very intense. And they're going to try and make this boss play again.
Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
To push that top lane out.
They see Deathwing up top, so I mean, until they see him disappear, they're in a good position to take this. Urel's coming up now. Deathwing's coming down as well. He doesn't have his fly ability. Chomp was out. Big stay a while. Odin gets popped for about a second.
Oh, and here comes the big damage from up top on the Deathwing.
Ice X in a world of trouble.
Huge stun. The boss is actually helping him at this point. Yrel trying to take out the Orphea.
That's a 4-man wipe.
They're going to take this boss. They're going to push and win.
Especially with the tribute. Tribute is cursed.
There is a chance. Oh yeah, with curse, it's game. I don't want to say game too early, but
Know my wrath.
18-minute boss with a curse. They will have a keep to get through, but really they can leave that keep for the boss and walk right into the core.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, 70%. Good game and well played by Brickhouse.
I agree. 100% agree. Alright, let's look at some stats. I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer, right? Unfortunately. Everybody on the side of Brickhouse played really well, but I'm giving my MVP to the Deathwing. I think, not only because I'm a fan of Deathwing, but Deathwing made some really solid plays. Really came through with kills when needed. Who would you pick for your MVP? Are you back on Tassadar again?
No, I have to give it to Deathwing. The Deathwing took its time and really chose to get behind the enemy team and cause havoc at every chance possible. And I mean, was able to out-experience the Tychus, even though Tychus has the superior killing power on Deathwing.
Yes, I 100% agree. All right, we will do our winner's interview once hopefully someone shows up. And in the meantime, I'll play some music.
Hello.
Hello, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, now that you're here, I can go to my final screen. We can sit by and talk by the campfire. So, hey Tater and Dizzy. All right, so let me start with Dizzy. How's the team feeling?
Yeah, we're feeling really good. We knew that these were going to be some tough opponents. We knew that they had some roster shifting that we would need to look out for, some role swapping. We tried to game plan it out, and luckily we were able to come out on top.
Now, were you surprised at all, or when you, for game one, did you get the draft that you wanted? And were you at all surprised by the draft that they took? And were you worried by the draft that they chose, if I can ask?
Yeah, Tater.
Oh boy, sorry. What was the draft? And I think we hit all the things that we wanted in that first game. We got the Artanis, of course. Everybody's just gunning for him on Battlefield
Right.
Eternity. So we felt good about our race, but we also, between the Garrosh, the swaps on the Artanis, and then the mind control out of my Sylvanas, we had an immense amount of single target pick, and we were hoping to capitalize a little bit on that with Ice-X flexing out of his usual tank position and to DPS. We were hoping maybe a little more aggressively positioned, and I don't quite know if he was. We got maybe one or two tosses on him, and also plenty on the tank and bruiser, so who's to say. But
But we definitely were surprised by the fact that he's playing the Vala instead of some of the other options. So that definitely took us by surprise.
We did, I think, sniff out properly that they were doing Ice-X on a DPS, which is something they've started doing recently, and so we banned out his Jaina that he seemed very comfortable on in other games. So we were pretty happy with our bans. I think really accurately targeting what they were going for.
Now, were you guys target banning their healers? Because for both games, your first two bans were healers. Were you trying to just limit the healer pool, or just limit it in general?
Yeah, it was a little bit of trying to limit it, but also we just know that their healer is really good. The last time we played them, we had some success banning the Stukov, and so we thought that we would just, if it worked once, hopefully have it work it the second time.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I know I keep coming back to this, but it was a big part of our planning for this match. Then with the shifting roster picks, we just figured that Asteriador on the heals was someone who hadn't been roster shifting. We had a much more solid idea idea of what hero would be filling that role on their team. So it was a nice, easy set of bans for us to settle on.
Well, you guys played that first map near perfect. I mean, that could almost... You guys should take a copy off of my YouTube channel and just post it as a training video for your friends and such on how to play that map correctly. Because you guys, from beginning to end, I mean, you saw, and I called and Drapes was like, well, they have Valis, so they have the advantage. I'm like, I don't know. Artanis is really scary when he gets on the Immortal, especially as he starts getting built up. So I knew what to expect. He apparently didn't. But let me ask.
5 minutes into the match, I had swapped and admitted my fault. Just complete dominance in that first match.
Any questions you have for the guys, Drapes?
What's that?
Any questions you have for the people we have with us?
So, were you worried going into that second map, taking the Deathwing, knowing they had the spot to take the Tychus, and then they did take the Tychus?
Yeah, no, we didn't. Honestly, I felt better after we saw the Urel, because then we knew that they're not going to be a Mal'Ganis. And so if the Tychus wants to follow me on the Deathwing, then that means that someone's going to get to hopefully try to bully the Urel a little bit more. So I just tried to play it safe, didn't push the wave, didn't try to lose too much health. I knew that if we could just kind of get through the laning phase, then the Deathwing would come in the clutch for some of those fights in the hallways.
Well, the first game I gave my MVP to the Garrosh, and Drapes
it was killer.
And Drapes gave it to the Tassadar player because we both agreed. For me, the Garrosh was super strong. He felt, the Tassadar walls, and I'd love the build that the Tass went. And then into the second game, we literally both agreed that, in our opinion, Deathwing just brought so much to the table to help give you guys success that you guys just rolled with it and did a great job. So kudos to your Deathwing player.
All right, yeah.
That was Dizzy here, so...
Oh, was it Dizzy? Good job.
Yeah,
yeah, thanks.
I might have to...
Yeah, we've been practicing that comp, and yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to our shot call. We just had clear, concise calls. We knew when we wanted to fight, when we didn't. There was some really hairy fights, but we were able to pull it out.
Oh, that boss throw that we had that they then counter through. They got 2 stunned by the boss AoE, and then Dizzy dropped in and just stood on the point as they all retreated. It was beautiful.
That was close, and I was saying right away, it's like, I don't think they remember Deathwing's in this game, because if
I didn't remember Deathwing was in it.
Because when Deathwing shows up and stands on a point like a boss, he doesn't care about the stun. He can afford to take the stun damage. He's going to give out stuns. And when he stood on that point, I saw their whole team was like, yeah, no, we're not staying anymore. Right? It's a really good playing there, Dizzy.
Yeah, no, thanks.
So, moving forward, do you guys know who your next opponent will be?
I don't think we do. I think we were the first match this week.
That's correct.
And I honestly don't understand how the tournament structure works moving forward. I don't know if both teams play the West Division, the top two teams, or if there's only one East that moves forward. So I think we're playing either Hello Kitty, or either Probius or
Poseidon, right?
Poseidon,
yeah.
Right.
Yes, it's the winner of the Probus Poseidon game, I believe. Is
unless the winner of that and us also play the D West.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be because there's 2 divisions on the east side, right? For Division D, right? So you guys will play each other, and then whoever wins that will play against the winner of Div D West.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm full of all the knowledge and all the rules.
Good luck to both Probus and Poseidon. We're going to be eagerly watching that game to see who our opponents are.
Yeah.
And when is that match? Do you know?
I believe it's Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have to look for it. All right. Well, unless Drapes has any more questions, I don't want to keep you from enjoying yourself with your team. So, Drapes, do you have anything you want to throw at them while we still have them?
No, just kudos on some really well played games. That second game, I thought early game that Hello Kitty Squad may have been ready for a comeback, but once tens came on, it was just a total domination from there on out, like the first game. Just kudos on it.
It's appreciated. To tell you the truth, the mid and late game of that hardly felt like a domination like the first game. It was very touch and go. We had some near misses, at least it felt like it. Some people getting caught, and we managed to turn the fights. So
Now, do you
I
guys?
appreciate that it looked easy.
Do you guys have a dedicated drafter or shot caller, or do you guys just talk amongst yourselves for what you're seeing? And is there one person who makes the final decision on where to go and which hero gets picked to draft? So two questions.
We try to keep it a little bit groupthink, but definitely have one main shot caller. So we have Little Soul who does our shot calling and match, and I, Dizzy Wingman, do a lot of the kind of a lot of the draft planning. In addition to actually, Tater does a ton of enemy team research.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
the scouter.
We all
He's
split the work.
the
but,
sneaky scouter.
We're all different.
Yes.
We're all in charge of different things.
That's
Right, yeah.
awesome. Go ahead, Tater.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Dizzy generally will have the final say in the pick ban room as long as he's in the game, and if it's not him, if he's not playing that match, then does tend to be a little more democratic and group discussion.
Awesome. Well, really impressed. Like I said, I don't think I had the opportunity to cast you guys. I know Drape said he had casted a couple or a few of your games. So
I haven't casted any of their games. I've been watching casts on their games.
okay,
Very
well,
dominant.
I was really impressed by what I saw you guys bring out tonight, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do in your next game. So I'll be looking forward to coming and cheering you guys on in your next
Alright.
I
match.
appreciate it.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you so much.
So before I let you go to your team, and again, when you do see them, tell them congrats from Drapes and I. Let's start with Dizzy. If you'd like to do any shout-outs, now's your chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shout out, first of all, to Hello Kitty. They've been awesome opponents. I love Ice's streams. I love Ice's play. IceX, I guess. And yeah, they gave us a hell of a fight in this match. We were glad that we could win it, but we hope to play them in future seasons. Also, huge shout out to Hood Pope, whose birthday it is today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Who is our task player, getting those walls. We were really happy to bring home the win to him. And we're gonna go celebrate with him as soon as we finish here.
Sol House just said in chat, building a house one tacit or wall at a time.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Tater, any shout-outs for you?
Yeah, just one, I would like to thank. We each do our own stream of the game, and we have a couple of our friends, Knights of Rin and Meryl Briefman, in this case, will guest Dizzy Swingman, doing just some fun casting, looking at the skins we're using and the mounts we're riding, with minimal in-depth game knowledge being shared. So shout out to them for casting our games, and also as sort of a tradition on our team, I'd like to shout out mental health awareness. There are people out there who need help. There is help out there for you. You can call 1-800-662-HELP for a mental health crisis hotline. It's just something that's been rough this year for a whole lot of people. You are not alone in the way that you're feeling. If you are feeling in mental health stress, please reach out, and there are people out there who can help you.
That is probably the best shout-out I have ever heard. I myself suffer from mental illness like anxiety disorder, depression, and I'm agoraphobic, so I never really leave my house unless I have to. So I totally support the shout out for the Mental Health Society, and I agree with you. You know, if anybody needs the help, there are people out there who are willing to help you in this time of need. So take advantage of it, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna say great games, pleasure to watch. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in your next series. I'll be looking forward to watching that one. So
Great.
I will let you go enjoy with your team. Drapes and I will do our goodbyes, and we will call this a night. So good job to your team.
Thank you so much for
much.
casting, guys. We'll see you around.
My pleasure. Be safe.
Have a good one.
All right. So now it's Drapes and I. We want to thank everybody who stayed tuned for the stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you are new, please leave a follow. It helps me greatly and doesn't cost a thing. You can also catch Bloody on his Twitch channel because he casts when he's able. That's Bloody924. Just do it in the search engine. You can bring it up. You will see his son throwing a baseball. That is the icon for him. So, Drake, do you want to give us an overview of what we watched tonight?
Just a complete domination from Brickhouse. Both games. First game, 12, 13-minute game. It just was one-sided. There really wasn't even any team fights won by Hello Kitty, which was really surprising to me because they are a great team. Second game, we saw early game Hello Kitty coming out with a vengeance, looking for the kills and ready to go. But as soon as level 10s came online, it was all Brickhouse, and they finished it the rest of the way that way. So great games, kudos, and look forward to the next set of matches from Brickhouse.
For sure. And for anyone interested, and I hope you are, I'm going to share with you my most exciting news, is that I have the opportunity to cast on Thursday, May 6th, at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, Phoenix Rising Diamond versus Phoenix Rising Xanthite. And like I said, Delilah, probably one of the best healers, or Uther healers, I think, in the NGS organization. She will be joining me to co-cast that one, so that I'm really looking forward to that one.
It'll be a good one.
Other than that, we are going to wish you both, wish all of you a great night. Stay safe, and on behalf of Drapes and I, we're going to let some music play for a minute or so, and we'll shut off the stream. And then I'm going to learn how to make a really cool backdrop. So, from Drapes and I, peace, be safe, and we'll see you in the Nexus.